You are watching Portraits in Color featuring Dr. Frank on YouTube. Yeah. So why don't we end with a little discussion about what's going to be happening on November 20th? So, now we're 24 years into this experiment, and now we're full-fledged. Like this show on the 20th is us doing original Soul Divine songs, original Jack songs, original Jackson songs, original Philly Bizzle songs. So, what are your thoughts going into this show, Jack? JB?
Well, coming from that, the thing of, originals and all that have always been first and foremost for me, I think, in particular, you come into this with your cats, you guys to have some fun and it's great. And I love that aspect of it too when we do the cover thing. But the original thing and the creative thing, that's me, and that's really me. And I think that's a couple of us. So it's going to be a really fun experience to just get out there, because it's evident from rehearsals the way you guys interpret music as far as people's different offerings that they come to the table with. It's such a fun thing, and it's liberating. In fact, I would even say sometimes I've even gotten lazy because Nick is so good that I defer a lot to him, so that for the first time I sort of can be free to sort of go out and do a little more fronting and do a little bit more singing without having to worry about whether we've got it held down, So it's going to be a really cool experience. I feel like, because I live for original music, I live for creativity, and I really want to say one other thing, which is I really feel that people need to get out and support young upcoming cats. Isaac, Dee, and Paul, and Arthur. These cats are real about what they do.
Isaac Aragon and the Healing, which will be opening up for Soul Divine.
And I respect that a great deal, and I think people need to come and make sure you get there early in time to get the full experience, because I don't feel like you want to miss these cats. I think this is going to be an experience you're going to want to not miss a minute of it. So that's kind of my take on it.
Yep. What are your thoughts there, Nicholas?
Well, thank you.
Since we're like
ditto,
like we're formal now.
Indeed.
It's not Nick anymore. It's Nicholas.
Nicholas, thank you. I think that just coming into this and the original aspect of it, just starting with this band, even when I started with it, that was the intent, of the reunion show. And then, when we did the Elements show with the Earth, Wind, and Fire, all those things, sure, we're giving homage to the greats, but we also wanted to bring our own thing. And now I think it's our time. We always talk about, these songs need to stand on their own. They need to be as good. When you're listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire, or you're listening to Tower of Power, and you're listening to Jack and Jackson, like, these songs just got to be as good as those. When you're going from those songs into our songs, and we're in here, we're working our butts off. Jack, he writes these songs, it's a solo song, but he brings them to us, and he's not here directing us on what we need to do, what his vision is. He trusts us to bring his vision to life, and we take that very seriously. And I think that's why, this gig, this show, this concert is just so important for us. And, I know that our fans and friends that love this band, have loved this band, and also new fans that can come in. This city has a revival of original music and of talented people. And, I think that I hope that folks can come with an open mind and, understand that they're going to be coming to see a Soul Divine show. They're going to be coming to see musicians pouring their heart into these songs and into this event. And, just have an open mind. And even when we play at other gigs, just if there's a song that, if we finish playing September and another song comes on, you don't recognize it, don't have to dance to it, but, at least just maybe just give it a listen. because I promise you, you're really going to like it. You're going to like what Jack Bailey has to say, and you're going to like what Jackson has to say. I mean, these songs, we commit ourselves to them. And, we're listening to them in the car. We're listening to them at home, playing them for our friends. And we really want everybody not only to come watch us and listen to us, but be part of this, be a part of Albuquerque music, literally at its best. And we better not suck, because Isaac Aragon of the Healing will hand it to us if we if we don't work hard. These guys are gonna.
You can believe that. They're really, really good. So, you bring up a lot of interesting points. And so I think if you're going to embrace the band, we want our friends and supporters to embrace who we really are. And if we're really artists and we're trying to create, we hope that folks are going to be really open to that too. And the thing about it is, ever since the living room sessions, we've been doing, we've been sprinkling in these originals for the last probably 2 years. And, I'm seeing more and more that people are really responding to them. People that follow us on a regular basis are starting to recognize them and be like, oh, okay, I know that song and stuff like that. And so just come in with an open mind and open heart, right?
Well, I mean, like we always say, you don't know what you know till you know. We've been hearing, and these songs, I mean, they exude a feeling. You might not actually like September. Not my favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire song, but that song takes somebody back to their heyday of watching Soul Divine at Brewster's, 5 Jägermeisters in and having the best night of their life. And I was like, I remember September was my favorite song back then. So, these songs can be your new favorite songs if you just give them a chance. And I think that's why we got to we're gonna bring it hard this time. We're gonna keep bringing it hard afterward. And I think that's kind of the destiny that I think that we're kind of hoping to leave.
We're headed towards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any final thoughts there, Jackson, about the show?
It's exciting. I'm very, very excited for this experience. We're working hard, and hope, we're just hoping that our supporters will like it's been said, have the same kind of open mind that they've had with us before, because these are our children in a way.
No doubt.
We've these songs that we've put together, and they took many nights to put together. It wasn't just a song that we went out and bought and learned how to play it, like we've kind of been known for as a cover band. But these are songs that, we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into, and you'll get a chance to hear them now.
Yeah.
Finally, so I'm excited.
Yeah, so exciting time. So thanks everybody for for getting together, tell this very complex story. So we have Philly B, we have Charles Crawford, we have Jackson, we have JB, we have Nick Fowler. Shout out,
Dr. Frank.
Yeah, man. Shout out to founding members, man. Give them their just due. Shout out to Donnie Tesso. Shout out to Juan Mena. Shout out to Adam Brown. All played a huge role.
And even I remember back, like you mentioned, Arnaldo, and Camilo.
Arnaldo Acosta.
I'm the gringo. I can't, but those guys, they continue to be a part of our lives. Around Albuquerque, and I mean, just gosh, I remember seeing you guys with all the different renditions and hating you just the same, because you guys it's like, gosh, these guys are really, really good. And I mean, it just, always the vibe that you guys had. But certainly this is a big family that we continue.
Yeah, and it can't be said enough too, because like Juan Mena in particular, right? So what a lot of people don't know is that before there was Soul Divine, there was a band called Gypsy. And that band called Gypsy was Juan Mena, Jack Bailey. I was at the tail end of that, so myself and Donnie. So the core of that band became Soul Divine with added members. So the genesis goes beyond 1997. This goes back to the early 90s. And Juan played a huge role in that. So shout out to Mr. Mena. So with that, we're going to wrap up. Everybody, thanks. Soul Divine and Isaac Aragon in the Healing, November 20th. At the Lobo Theater. It's not really downtown. It's Nob Hill, more or less. Yeah, tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Doors open around 7. You will not want to miss Isaac Aragon in the Healing. I'm just telling you guys that right now. These guys come with it. This guy, I remember having a conversation with Jackson, and I was like, who is this guy, man? When he first came out, I was like, this guy is like one of the best vocalists I've heard in this town in a long time. And then he just decided to get big time on us and move to Honolulu. He's living in Hawaii and stuff like that. The only time that we get together is like Zoom meetings, Isaac. Zoom meetings. Yeah. No, but he's incredible, great voice, and comes from an authentic kind of social justice spirit. So his lyrics have some real significant meaning, which I think people are really going to gravitate towards. So shout out to them. So you absolutely do not want to miss this. Soul Divine, Isaac Aragon and the Healing, November 20th. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com for the 150th time. Follow Soul Divine on social media at Soul Divine ABQ on Facebook, on Instagram. And until next time, peace.
See ya.
Where's the tacos?
Thanks for watching this clip from Portraits in Color. You can catch full episodes and other short clips of Portraits in Color on Mad Scientist Media's YouTube channel. You can also listen, download, and subscribe to Portraits in Color on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all other platforms streaming podcasts.